Diners de la Loin. The Sunday slandered sugar salesman, sweet seducer, knuckle knocks, public lynched for peddling pleasure, discount deals on last year's stocks. Not by devilish design, no sin of thine, there is no sin, concept unneeded, contradictory, in this murky, muddled world of justice-blinding juries. Worse than useless interfering, petition passed to blow the noose house, out with crime, with wrong, with rules. I'm too busy digging blues to find something to blame for this cyclic epidemic, highway jacking life's good name. Bottlenecking two-laned hearts with joy jam route remorse. Not counting corner born, of course, why include them now? This lament is dedicated to the leisure inundated. High on cardboard pedestals, robed in rented medals, crowned with inherited laurels, waving to wild clapping crowds of propaganda murals, not even certain which event they've labeled an accomplishment, too preoccupied with planning private island parties to consider if the races one ran fair. As their off-key Hail the Victor anthems blare. Culture-quilted fiber optic, virtue digits touching full-bloomed false realities, age of meta-awareness, short-circuiting the system, so was the cave art algorithm, drawn with naive rock chalk, under fire's supervision. I hopeful went a-hunting once, for my kindred's birth assigned, for the clubhouse of my generation. Meaningless as citizen, back to us and them, back to you and I, to the social classless ball, with 6 billion Cinderellas, in a line to share a gown, ragged fraying hand-me-down, waiting for a waltz, tokened for a karmic break, with an eye-patched eunuch prince whose crown looks hella fake. Gold-flaked globe of earth and clay, molded by the diners, in their portrait airbrushed image, first one opened on day 7. Breakfast all day ever since, every order over easy, originality deep buried under mound of neuron-smothered butter. Sparks of spirit syrup doused before the flames can fan. Boy Scout badged consumers carry license to critique, insisting on a private booth with off-the-menu perks, waiting on promotions from short-order sterilizers to maitre d' positions as the QC supervisors. Suckers wait on walk-in seats, idealists in the queue, pollies mathing prices as their appetites accrue. Money just a slick card trick, frugality for fools. Life a smorgasbord buffet, comp included with your stay. And if you don't believe me, ask those ducks now waddling out the door, guts bulging, wallets none the lighter, smirks of satisfaction as they after smoke re-enter. Granted taking seats in absence saved. Venn diagramming same ambition scheme. Alpha 8-man fantasy, the diner owner dream. Not to build or plan or run, but front door keys possess. Name in cursive neon cross the top. Blinking beacon visible from freeway after dark. The less endowed and denim jeaned, burn for name tags gloss engraved, aspiring to apologize for service past depraved. Spiral down the row of stools to dwindle hopes of busboy shifts, 8 hours without sitting down for copper Lincoln tips. Remarkable the never-dying, ever-churning hope, remarkably incapable of puncturing sky porcelain, with avant possibility peering periscope, centrifugally chained by the circus yin and yang, rotating through the rolls with hushed harangue. Let's revolutionize the soda fountain. Hasta la free refill para siempre. Replace the soap with sanitizer, brand name hot sauce bottles between the Heinz twin models, crayon-painted curly straws to pacify the kids. If not these time pursuits, then what? Appetizer, entree, 2 desserts, then what? Mint chocolate milkshake with a chocolate mint cake. At what point does appetite, mid-meal crisis question, both the why behind the hunger and the what beyond the taste? Balance found in between feeding comatose, instead of clifftop yoga on the California coast. After feast digest reflection, scraped and swept and wiped away, with the life's work dirty plates, deposited in rear door dumpster, one more satisfied customer. I see others out the window, not in line for seating, not hungry, though they haven't eaten, stomach stirring with different sensation. The third result reaction to seventh-day creation. Rebellious by their being there, deballasting the balance, not even with spray cans in hands, graffitiing wall protests. Lean-to lounging in the lot, existential satellites orbiting off-grid, conscientious game defectors artfully abstaining from their id. Intentions as opaque as the diner windows clean, to better see breathtaking scene of moving sights great distances removed. Booth no better than stool or standing, beast no bruter than me, diner by default assumption, incapable of more conclusion, thinking same of one another, drag racing the crosswalks, sizing faith by footwear, priorities by posture. Is there more? Not really sure. But consider the miraculous random mutation of wings, grandchild untraced offspring of butterfly fish fins, dry and feathered down for flight, to steady steer and sweep above the surface, see the pelican, dive to scoop some lunch, whose luck is less evolved. Why no gifted wings for me, no glide to my awkward stride, walking nervous, waiting for, when the pelly dives for me. Consider sun and moon as diners, producer of space power and consumer of warmth created, combustor of all energy and reflector of energy's light. Cook and counterside house reg, in their rays and beams we bathe, seeking purpose-laden guidance, laying guilty pleasure fault. What of the lost boy loiterers, who do not reverential kneel, nor raise their eyes to recognize, and give no thanks for harvest never asked for, uncollected? What of the distant polished stars, where in their subtle shining did our fathers first spy revelations, folklore explanations plotted in the constellations, universal answers wrapped in a riddle-coded ruse, teasing ancient, undeciphered, anamorphic clues?